Yo, what's good everyone? It's your boy CRV. We're back with another video. I was just in Best Buy because I had to get like a new discard thing, but bro, these things are always so hard to open. Me and my boy Brannon, he does crypto. I'll put all his socials right here, and they're also going to be in the description. I'm about to go meet up with him because we're going to be doing a Q&A. I posted on my Instagram earlier today. I was like, hey guys, ask me some questions because we're going to be answering them. Trading, crypto, online money, anything like that. He does crypto full time. He made like $60,000 in December. Pretty insane. This is going to be a good video. I'm super excited for it. I've been on my YouTube grind. So we're about to go meet up with him at this like rooftop grill / bar thing. Peep the watch, always got to have it on. But we're going to go meet up with him, record this video. I think it's going to be a really good video and a really good time. But we'll go see. I'm about to drive over there. Yeah, so I'll see you guys when we get there. I'm super excited for this video. I hope y'all enjoy this. So yeah, see you guys in a second. All right, boys, we just made it to the spot. Waiting on my boy right now. Pretty sick. Downtown area. You got a lens for it?
Yeah.
What's going on, boys? Where are we at? I don't know.
I don't even know.
I literally are. N-Bird. We're at
N-Bird.
If you were on my Instagram story, I posted that we were going to do this video. This is my boy Brannon.
What's up?
He does crypto.
Yep.
I obviously do my trading thing. So post on my Instagram story for y'all to drop questions. Y'all did. Y'all came through heavy. We're going to be like answering some questions about trading, crypto. I got a few crypto questions in there. And then a lot about just life in general.
Yeah.
Who's freaking sick. Before we get into some questions, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Yeah,
we both go to college at USF. And obviously we still do this as well.
Exactly.
But I'm going to get him to introduce himself, talk about what he does, and yeah, do that real quick.
Yeah, so I'm Brannon. I've done crypto for around 2 years now, like full on, and I've done pretty well with it. I've done content for around 3-4 years now, on and off. And in the beginning, it was more so just like self-improvement content, but I was really testing the waters. But then when I got into crypto heavy, I decided to go full on into crypto in terms of content as well. Yeah. And that's where we're at currently. No, that's basically it. Been going to college, USF. So we're going to see what this year brings us. But
fire. Obviously, I'm going to leave all his links in the description. Go check him out. His YouTube is his main thing. So go check him out there. But I gotta let them know.
Yeah.
You had a big trade in December.
Exactly.
Tell them how much you made in December.
In December, 1 month, I took my portfolio from $7K to $63,000.
Yeah.
Which was, that was crazy.
So how much did you make profit in December?
Profit in December, I ended up in December taking out around 40-something grand in profit and leaving the rest in.
Wild.
Yeah, so
absolutely wild. I had to get him to throw that in there. Yeah, so we got some questions now.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna go through them. First, we're gonna go through like actual trading questions, and then after that, we're gonna get to some more fun like life questions and like ones that we can like both answer. But I got a few people that are in my Discord that don't know much about crypto, and so they had a few questions for you. They said, "What is the best crypto to invest in long term that's not Bitcoin?"
I'm gonna be honest. There's no other crypto besides Bitcoin. Like anyone in the space who's been in the crypto markets for a long time that I've seen, their opinions all stretch to that answer. And that's simply, again, that's not really coming from someone who's had like 2 years experience. Of course, I've seen the markets throughout the years, but yeah, like the people who have been in crypto for 10 plus years are all going to say the exact same thing. You could argue Ethereum, which is of course like the second biggest crypto, but even then, Ethereum offers technologies that other cryptos can, just I guess outperform. We saw XRP in its fully diluted value surpassing that of Ethereum this year. So honestly, it's hard to really place a definite answer on that besides saying there really is not one.
That's valid.
You can have a safer answer by saying, maybe Ethereum, maybe that of, if you really wanted to say XRP, I'm not a big fan myself.
Okay.
But yeah, Ethereum definitely would be like if I had to give an answer, it would be Ethereum. But even then, it's really just unknown, at the end of the day. And I mean, look what the governments are doing with it, you know what I mean? So I'd say, probably none. But again, if I had to give an answer.
Crypto question. What crypto is currently the most undervalued? Like anything currently right now you're aware of that you're kind of buying?
a crypto that I see severely undervalued, down by myself, and again, not financial advice by any means.
Of course.
Exactly. Is Aerodrome Finance, which basically there's this ecosystem in crypto. There's a bunch of different ones, and Base is essentially Coinbase's own spin on an ecosystem. And so there's a lot of coins that have been bred off of this ecosystem, where Aerodrome was one of the beginning adoptive coins that came out last year in March. We were able to get this coin at like 60 cents and sold at like 240, so like a 4x. But even now it's at around 40 something cents. And assuming we see the market, let's say we do get a clear direction that the market's going to be better, we can, I'm going to put my money on a coin that actually do very well fundamentally. It does a lot with finance in terms of people put a lot of money into this project in terms of what it does. So I'd honestly look into Aerodrome Finance. I wouldn't say put your money in there by all means. Of course. But yeah, I'd say Aerodrome Finance.
Now I want to go into some questions that are more for both of us that just kind of have to do with life, I guess, making money young, doing this whole thing online, making online money. Is success luck or hard work? This is an interesting question because, first of all, I don't know if I really believe in luck, but I saw a clip from Brez, if you guys know who that is. He does online money stuff. He said luck is a part of it, but you have to work hard to get to the luck part. So I don't know how much I agree with that, but I do think that's something to be said. I think hard work is definitely a big part of it. You gotta work hard to be successful. But I mean, I don't know. Even just telling yourself that you're lucky, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm in the position I am. Is it luck? Is it hard work? I know I definitely worked really hard, and I still want to work a lot harder in the future. So I do think a lot of it is hard work. Is there some luck in there? I don't know. Probably. Algorithms and stuff. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree in a way. And I've heard something a while ago, and it was definitely something that I think has some sort of truth in it. Where you take your hard work, you put in work, and that will open up a lot more opportunities to you that you might perceive as being lucky. Let's say you're doing really well on social media, you've been putting out a ton of content, you've been consistent with it, you've been working at it for 2-3 years, and then you get DM'd from some high level influencer, whoever it is, right? And you might see that, oh my gosh, this is luck, but at the end of the day, that's just, it could have just came across your feed, right, at one time. You put in the hard work, in my viewpoint, and what it relates to luck, whether it be trading, is you're going to perceive it as luck, but at the end of the day, it happened because you worked hard to get there. That lucky experience that happened, or that opportunity that came your way.
No, thanks.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely get what you mean. To go on, how much money, I guess salary, how much money would you say is rich? I like to think of it per month. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Delivered. Hold on, we're going to answer this question and then we're going to take a break and eat. How much money would you say is rich? I guess a year. I like to think of it as per month. I mean, that's kind of more common in the online money space. No one really talks about their salary. They talk about how much they make per month.
It varies.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Even monthly, it's hard to say. That's the one thing about online money and honestly just doing entrepreneurship is you don't know how much money you're gonna make. You wake up and you really don't know how much money you're gonna make. Thank you.
I mean, I'd say for
Thank you.
I kind of go for it in a way that's a good amount of money to make. Just when looking at just global income, U.S. income, 10K is a good amount to make.
I will say that's always everyone's first goal.
Yeah, exactly.
10K a month is everyone's first goal.
That's a pivotal goal to get.
Yeah.
But in terms of rich, I don't know, maybe a range of 50 to 100 grand a month.
Yeah, I feel if you're making over $50,000 in a month, I mean, you're rich.
You're rich.
How much? That's 600 grand a year.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I don't know. I would say 50 grand is rich. 100 grand a month, you're
yeah, that's.
And I have friends that make 100K a month, so it's kind of crazy to think about. But it's true. I mean, if you're making 100K a month, I mean, you're set.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know.
But at the end of the day, I feel it's all just perspective.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I know 10K a month is like the big number for everyone, and then once you hit 10K a month, it's like, all right,
yeah.
like how much more can I go?
And that's the good part. Like trying to see what's the next level you can get to.
A lot of people will say, and I don't know the exact truth of this, but I get it. It's a lot harder to go from 0 to 10K a month than 10K to like 30, 40K a month.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and like I think that's super true. Like, because once you have the money, you can scale. I feel like so much easier. But 0 to 10K a month is probably the hardest thing you'll ever do. So I think that's what I'd say.
Yeah, because it's almost like from 0 to 10K, you're putting in your time and your just hard work. Whereas from 10K to 40K, you can start leveraging that money in place of time to speed things up.
No, that's very true. Does money change you?
I don't know, honestly.
Does money change you? I mean, this guy makes almost 60 grand in a month, so I have not made that much in a month. So, I don't know. I mean, does money change you?
I would say, like, it really depends on who you are as a person. And what your values are. You can let money change you. But what I've heard is money just amplifies who you've always been.
I've heard that too.
In terms of values, in terms of just everything. So if you, at the end of the day, you know, let's say you're just not a good person. You come across as like a brat to people. And you start to get money, well, you're just going to become a rich brat, like a rich obnoxious brat. I honestly wouldn't say it changes people. It might show you who they really are. But at the end of the day, I don't honestly think it would change.
I agree. I think it amplifies who you are. I think it amplifies your abilities, your opportunity. And if you've already been like a bad person, even though we're all bad, I think I'm religious. We're all bad people, but like I don't know. I mean, does it change you? I think some people can get money and get like super snobby or super stingy or think they're better than you just because they have money. Like I definitely know people like that. You know, just being in the space. But I mean, the goal is to not be like that. So I just think it gives you more opportunity, and that way it changes you. But I don't think it really truly changes you. I mean, maybe some people like money is the root of all evil, or like that's a big saying. Or for example, like in the New Testament, like the sin that like is talked about by far the most is greed. Like greed is such a problem. So as long as you don't idolize it and realize there's so much more important things in life than money, I mean, I don't think it really changes. So
there's so much more to life.
Than exactly. Money. So much more. And that's like another question is like, does money truly matter in life? I think money definitely matters. But it's not the most important thing. Like, there's so much more important things.
Exactly. Like, I view making money as like playing a game. Like, at the end of the day, it's like playing a video game.
That's actually facts.
You know what I mean?
I saw a video that was like, if you guys would get off the game and put that much effort into business or entrepreneurship, you would be surprised on how far it can take you. And I know that's real, bro. I used to grind Fortnite. I used to be like a semi-pro. I know Dodgy's gonna see this. Dodgy, I will 1v1 you, bro. Stop talking. Like, I would literally spend 8 to 12 hours on the game every day, and I was the best kid in my school. I was one of the best players. I wasn't like top of the top, but I was really good. And like, you can put that time into entrepreneurship, you can put that time into business, you can put that time into so many other things, and you'd be surprised on how far it can take you.
So. To your family too. You know what I mean?
100%.
A lot more.
Facts. But we're gonna eat real quick, and then we'll be back. So, all right, boys, we're back. I got some fries left on the snack. Next question. This is a good one. I was excited for this one. How do your friends, family think with the business stuff you do? Do they ask about it a lot? So I'm from like a really small hometown. Like, my hometown's really small. It's like 7K people. Like, I think that's right. Like, it's really small. It's very like country. I'm from like Florida, and like I'll say like I don't know. It doesn't really get brought up a lot. It did at the start. Like when I first started posting like a while ago, like at least on social media, like people are always gonna say stuff, but like it was all like jokes. Like they didn't really care that much. At least I don't think. And then as it started working and as I started getting traction and I was like getting more followers and seeing success with it, I don't know. I kind of, at least with my friends, like my friends don't really talk about it much. I have a few that will like ask me about it, but I don't take it as like, I don't take it any wrong way. I just like, you're curious. I don't know. For me, it's kind of like when I go home, because when I'm in Tampa, all I think about is business, social media, trading. Like, that's all I do. Like I go to school too, but that's like so secondary.
I agree.
So it's like all I do is this. So then when I go home, it's really nice to like kind of get a break from that and like feel like your hometown again. Especially like my little small hometown, like that's chill. So I don't really like talking about it, to be honest, but sometimes they bring it up. I mean, I'm not gonna be rude, like.
Yeah.
I would prefer not to talk about it, but they do like ask, I guess.
I 100% agree. Like my graduating class from where I'm from, I grew up in the country too. It's like 120 kids our senior year. But ultimately, like my family, we really don't talk about it too much. Which, yeah, it's like I honestly don't see that as a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
Friends of mine, I have like 2 really close friends that we're very aligned with values and goals, and they're along with me in terms of working towards things. So we of course share stuff like that, but like kids that grew up in high school, I don't really hear from them about the crypto stuff, which again, I'm pretty fine.
That's probably I guess
because it's good, like you said, to have those 2 separate or separate.
It feels nice when I go home. It just feels like a break, like especially from like because when I'm in Tampa, like this is all I do. So it's like when I go home, I can relax, like kind of like talk about things that I don't know, like just random stuff again, like doing dumb stuff at your like hometown friends, like you know, it's like you're just like back to like a mental reset. You're like back to high school again. Yeah. So I like that's kind of like why I like going home. But I love business, so like I love being here too. Like it's just different.
Yeah.
How's life? How's life where you make money online? How does it affect your everyday life? I mean, everyday life, it doesn't really. I mean, it does affect it. It's what I do every day. But like, I'm trying to think like the difference between now and before I like did online money stuff. Like, we'll say, I expected to kind of enter college like being a lot more involved with college stuff, and I will say, it is so secondary to me right now. And a lot of people ask, "Oh, why don't you drop out?" And it's like, to have more time to do this. And honestly, the answer is like, I just like college. Like, I like being around people my age. Like, there's a ton of successful traders that are still in college. Like Bonka, you guys might know. I know what college he goes to. I got a friend, Brady trades. He goes to like University of Illinois. Like, just because you're a trader doesn't mean you need to drop out of college. Or just because you're successful doesn't mean you need to drop out of college. For like a few reasons. Like, one, it's just fun. You get to be around a ton of people your age. Like, that's dope. Well, for me, it's to make my mom happy. So that's a big reason.
College, at the end of the day, it's like I'm in a pretty good place to be able to go to college where I really don't. You know what I mean? I have to,
that's true. Like I'm on scholarship.
Me too.
He's on scholarship. Like it's not like the taxpayers pay for it.
Yeah, but even then, like the classwork I do, dude, like
it's really not.
It's really nothing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
it's really not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It doesn't take up that much time as you guys think. Right?
I have hours of free time.
Yeah, literally.
So
the amount of work I spend on school is so minuscule. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is more for him. How easy is it to? Oh, for me too. How easy is it to blow a ton of money when you get it?
No, like especially when you're not used to having a lot of money. It's so easy to be able to like, because like for the first time ever, all these things that you thought were unobtainable for you become obtainable. So you really have to, because at the end of the day, all it is realistically your emotions. It's your emotions, your want part of your brain that wants you to go get that whatever, like a new car, right? But at the end of the day, you have to take a step back and think logically through it. And see what would the smartest move would be. Of course, like there's no reason why you shouldn't eventually get a nice car, or if that's something you truly want. But if it doesn't make sense to do it right there. But I can definitely say like what I've heard a lot of stories. I've seen it from people I know. And look at just lottery winners, right? If there's 2 stipulations here. If money just comes across your table without you knowing really what hard work is, or you didn't really work hard to get it, then it's going to be a lot easier to blow that than if you carefully worked to get that amount of money.
We do like social media.
No, you're good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Asking me, so I was like, I don't know.
How do I know that the path I'm on is the right one? I mean, I can answer this. You don't. Like, you don't know. And that's kind of like the fear of being an entrepreneur or starting something like that doesn't have guaranteed income.
You have to take the risk.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. That's the risk part, and that's why like a lot of people don't do it. And most people do get 9-to-5s or do typical jobs because they don't want to take the risk. And that works for some people. And if that works for you, do it. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying a lot of people that are watching this video probably don't want that.
Yeah.
So if you're a person that doesn't want that, like, I think my biggest advice is don't be so like tunnel vision. Like, don't lock your eyes on one thing and be like, this is the thing that's gonna make it for me. Like, leave doors open around you.
Yeah.
Like, don't just get tunnel vision on one thing. Like, you should work hard towards thing, but like, don't close an open opportunity that like you didn't even give like it
a
any
chance.
Like, you didn't give it a chance.
Have an open mind.
Exactly. Like this, before I started doing trading and like social media, I was trying to do something else. And if I would have been locked in on that, I would have completely missed this opportunity. But no, I was open-minded. I saw doors around me. Like, I never thought I'd be doing this. So it's like, you never know.
Yeah, dude, it took me like 4 years
Yeah.
to finally try and start doing both crypto and content.
Yeah.
4 years of like trying drop shipping, all this sort of stuff, but I was open to trying new things.
I feel like everyone's tried drop shipping.
Everyone's tried.
That's like a Canaan event, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Canaan event. And I got friends that do it like full time. So I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying everyone tries drop shipping. It's hard. It's a skill. I'm not gonna lie. Would you say you are overall more or less stressful in life compared to a year ago?
Compared to a year ago, dude, I'm way less stressed.
You think so?
I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know what honestly it is, but I do push myself to an extent of like what I do every day. I discipline in a lot of things, health-wise as well. Not, let alone doing content, trading, and just crypto in general. But even with that, I'm doing the things I genuinely enjoy, which completely for me removes the stress out of everything. The 100%. Times I was stressed, dude, like last semester, I had a job in USF where I would call alumni and basically try to get them to donate. So it's like a sales job. And what happened with that is we literally got treated like we were children in elementary school. It's funny because like if you got a good call, you got a donation, right? You get these fake dollars that you could spend on like things like candy. So it felt like, you know what I mean? I felt disrespected in that regard. I felt like, and that ultimately made me stressed. You know what I mean? And it was just like, there's something that isn't right with this, and it just did not make me feel good. But I'm doing the things I want to do now, and my life is, I'm very thankful for everything that I have in front of my plate now.
No, that's true. I mean, for me, it's like, it's less stressful in some ways, and it's more stressful in other ways. Like, for me, like, it's much less stressful because you don't have to worry about, like, paying your bills or stuff like that. Like, obviously, that's less stressful, and that's probably the biggest stressor. So I guess I am less stressful overall. But that doesn't mean, like, I'll say there's, like, no stress. Like, I will say, especially, like, doing content, like, I mean, it is a job at the end of the day. Like, it's not like you don't work hard for it. Like, eventually I want to get to a point where I can relax, but, like, I will say I am definitely stressed and, like, I don't know, it's just different type. I mean, trading is a very stressful job.
There's definitely a pressure to show up every day. Would you say that's almost like what it is?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I would say that, like, it's kind of, especially in our cases where we're not, like, there yet, but we're, like, on our way up. It's like, there's so many people that are doing what we do, and you kind of, like, get that thought in your back of your head. It's like, there are people that are in my exact situation that I'm probably friends with that are working harder than me. So, and then you're like, okay, that's stressful. Like,
that's true.
Like, you got people that are doing the same thing you do, but they might be doing it better or working harder than you, and they want it more than you. So in that way, it's more stressful. So it's different type of stress. But I will say, it's a lot less stressful in the way, like,
I agree.
Monetarily, but you still have the stress of, like, continuing to be better.
Exactly.
For sure. Okay. One more question to end the video.
Let's do it.
Where do you see yourself in 1 year or 5 years? This is such an interesting question because, like, I almost don't want to answer it because you have no idea.
just gotta win.
Like, I have no idea where I'm gonna be in a year.
I don't.
Like, bro, if you
I
asked,
can't even imagine like 5 years.
dude, I have no idea. When I'm 19 right now. When I'm 20, I have no idea. When I'm 20, when I'm 22, 23, 21, 25, I have no idea. And like, I'm not like scared about it, but it's like, I'm excited to see where I'm gonna be. But like, I have no idea. I also don't want to like box myself in.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
Like, I could say like, oh, like, I mean, I hope I grow.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
but like how much I'll grow, I have no idea.
exactly.
Like, I almost kind of don't like this question because I feel like it kind of puts you in a box. But like, because again, like what I was saying earlier, you need to be able to adapt. Like, keep doors open.
That's
So like, I have
important.
no idea. Like,
So important.
I don't know about you, but like, if you would have asked my year ago self when I was 18 at the same time, like a year ago today, I would have been in high school.
Yeah.
I would have been,
That's
you know,
weird to think about.
yeah, doing like random stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like, I would have never told you I'm doing this a year ago.
Same thing, dude.
Like,
That's weird to think about.
yeah.
So it's like, with that in mind, there's generally just no idea what's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
come next. And I kind of like that because, again, like, the past year self would be pretty happy with where we're at now. So I hope that's the same case, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I hope next year I can say what I just said.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
my year ago self would never think I'd be doing this a year from now.
Maybe we'll do a year update.
Dude, we should. To answer your question, like, in a year, I hope I'm bigger. Like,
Same.
I
yeah.
hope my socials have grown. I hope I'm making more now than I'm
Yeah, exactly.
making more than
Just
I am now.
numbers, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But
I don't know. That's like, I don't know. I don't even like thinking about it.
because we're still going to be in college soon.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't
I
know.
think it's good to goal set.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just don't want to lock myself in. Like, I definitely want to. I will say, I definitely want to start like more businesses other than like trading and social media. Because one of the best things about like doing social media and like building a personal brand is like you have so much opportunity to make other business and other entrepreneurship things because you have like so much of a like you have an audience, right? So like you have people that support you and like, which is great. Like I literally love it. Like my community is amazing and I just want to grow it. But like I don't know. Like yeah, I definitely to answer your question, where do I see myself in a year, 5 years? I definitely want to like get into real estate. Maybe start a different type of business that have nothing to do with trading or content creation. So yeah, definitely real estate, I guess, for the 5-year one. Because real estate, I would love to collect checks for a living.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah, I'd say the same. Like 5 years from now, I definitely want to be in a location.
yeah.
That's like a big thing. 5 years, because I'll be out of college. I want to be in a location that's like as optimal as it is for my mental health. Like that, I feel like I can show up every day and get my 100%. But yeah, I want to have a bunch more different income streams.
Yeah, facts.
That can just hedge against if something bad happens in the housing market or right, you have different things to cover. Yeah, at the end of the day, just 5 years, just being more financially secure.
I mean, I saw it's a statistic. It was like most millionaires have like 7 streams of income. So it's like, I'm trying to get to 7. So
Exactly.
I think it was fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, we gotta do it more. I literally texted this man. I'm like, "You down to do this?" He was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I texted him like 2 weeks ago. I was like, "We gotta figure it out."
We got it done.
Yeah, fire.
This is fire.
Go sub to him. Links in the description. Sub to me too, obviously. And then if you want to get into like day trading or anything like that, mentorship link in bio, or just like if you want to join the live streams, link in bio. So go check that out. Other stuff, and just go click the description. Go see what I got in there. I don't know, it changes all the time. But yeah, definitely go check him out. Check his socials out. I'll put them on the screen. I'll put them in the description. And yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Fire, bro.
This is fire.
We're definitely gonna do this again.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
1 year. Trim.
Dude, them buildings are so trim, bro. So trim. Not gonna
Oh,
lie.
that's a trim. That's some trim art.
Yeah, look at this. That's trim.